Today I'm gonna help you change the rear light bulb lens. Not the bulb, the lens. On a 2008 Town & Country Chrysler. Okay, it's supposed to be like that. Axe. This is Miley. And this is what I did to it the other night. Terrible, I know. I actually, okay, yeah, I cried a little. I actually messed up the bumper, the left bumper, and the back quarter panel, whatever you call that shit. Look, it's terrible. But I have a long ass driveway. And guess what I hit? Dun dun dun! Just a little lens. It's really funny because I like back into things. It's just what I do, you know. I like to back it up. Just kidding. No, but for real, I've backed into like little like walls and little. Ask my dad. Like I drove him crazy growing up, but I'm a lot better. I haven't hit things in a long time. Okay, but anyways, so you know. I had a complete light made out of tape. That's why I know about the tape. So I went looking and I got that tape, and I'm gonna fix my light in the back, okay? So you're gonna see how to do it in case you do this. And if you're a lady and you don't want to get in trouble with your dad or your significant other because they get all grouchy and all that, you know, they may not notice. I mean, it can't be like really big, like the whole light, like my old light, but it's, you know, this works pretty good. Guess what that is? Yeah, that's the cover of my light. Oh my God, it's terrible. It's just terrible. I just need to just pick up all the little pieces and just salvage what I can. Salvage what you can. Oh, Lord. Oh, shit. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try and just make sense of what I've done, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to wash the pieces, okay? We have to wash the pieces because I put a lot of stuff together before, and let's just say if there's dirt in there, it's not going to stick, okay? So this is, I don't know, my glasses on because I'm talking business now, all right? So we got to wash these pieces, and I'm just going to use some regular old Dawn because if it's good enough for the little duckies, it's good enough for your car. Okay, get back a little bit. This is good. You're videoing, right?
Yeah.
Wash the surrounding area that we're going to work on, okay? Because my car is very messy, and we want to make sure that the area is nice and clean and the light. There you go. So you can either rinse it, wait for it to dry, or you can dry it with your very own towel. Okay. I want to get in the water in there though, so. You've got to dry the towel. Okay, my impression of him is very bad. So, dry your little area you're going to be working on. You're supposed to be moving around as a camera person. Blue, yeah. Okay, so first of all, you want to be very, very specific about what you're working with and be honest with yourself with the pieces you have, and kind of like a puzzle, we're going to put it together. It's a good thing to get some gloves to protect your hands, because you should always, whenever you're working, you know, with any type of chemicals or glues or whatever, you should always wear gloves. I didn't have my handy mechanical gloves, so I just made some. This is, you know, one pair I made, and this is the other pair I made. So there you go. So okay, so what we're about to do is I'm going to use some weatherproof plastic welder. That is weatherproof plastic welder. It takes about 5 minutes to get working, okay? Fixture time, about 10 minutes. Guess what? 3500 PSI strength. And guess what? It dries like cream. It is resistant to weather, humidity. I mean, my hair like, whoop. So can you imagine? We need something that's going to be resistant to that weather. It bonds ABS, acrylic, aluminum, glass, PVC, hard and semi-flexible plastic, fiberglass, irene, and vinyl. This isn't vinyl. It's plastic. Permatex. Okay, for best results, remove any grease and oil. Remember the little birdie bath? Clean and dry surfaces to be joined or repaired. What did Darth Vader just help us do? Okay, so then we're going to remove this plastic mixing paddle from the center of the black plunger. Okay, I tried to get something that was easy to work with, because honestly, I've glued my hands together before. You know, I really have, and it's not a pretty picture. A lot of tears are wasted. But this is what it looks like. The paddle that's in here. I think we might have to get some pliers to bend it back a little bit, unless you are like the Incredible Hulk or Wonder Woman, which I am, but sometimes, you know, I like to use tools. All right.
G'day.
Oh, now, my old pal Jorge gave me this tool, and I don't know what it's for, but it's very interesting looking. So, I've been wanting to use it, just because it's interesting looking. But it could be broken. It could have belonged to another tool. I don't know. If anybody knows what it is, please tell me. I think I figured it out. It's a opener for plastic welder glue. Maybe not.
She goes.
Claim to know everything, okay? I'm going to use these pliers, and I'm going to bend it back like so. And hopefully you have your gloves on, because I just got some on my glove. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to put the parts together. As you can see, my friends. Hi, Guinea. Did you say hi to Guinea? As you can see, my friends. Hi, Guinea. Guinea, 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 Guinea. Guinea, 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 Guinea. Guinea, 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 Guinea. Guinea. Okay, so as I was saying, these, you can tell they go together, right? It's like a little pencil. So we're gonna glue those together. I'm gonna glue it right now. It's rather easy, but I'm so afraid. I'm so afraid to push it, but don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, my little friends, because it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not. Take care of that glue for me, Guinea. I'm putting a little bit of pressure as I bond it together, and it's bonding like you know, like bonding should happen. Okay, hold on. Okay. Does anybody know what a C-clamp is? If you have one of those, it's a little piece of metal that you can use. That I was like, you know, of course, Jorge again, who had a C-clamp in his storage area, and Jorge is my pal. He had a C-clamp, and I was like, what is this weird thing? And Gus said, you know, it's a C-clamp. A C-clamp is to hold things together while they dry. I was like, need that. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my C-clamp. Don't pause. Dean.
Recording.
Give me a C.
Smells.
Get it?
Not a photo.
This is very messy. I just, my homemade glove wasn't working out. I just ripped it off, and now it's just like a rag, okay? But, this stuff is very strong smelling, I do have to say. So, I'm gonna use my C-clamp to hold my little pieces together. You know, things sometimes they look a little bit easier, you know, when you're planning them in your head, and then, like, you know, in reality, it's just not that easy, you know. Really helpful if you have one of these little gadgets, because what it's going to help me do is hold it together while I put some more of this little bonding junk. It's going to hold it together while I put some of this bonding junk. Now, this isn't going to look like, you know, what's that body shop that does like the great body work? It's not going to look like that body shop did this, okay? It's going to look like Michelle did it, okay? So just keep that in mind. Or it's going to look like fill in your name did it. So you're going to put a little bit more. And blow it like you're blowing your nails. Okay. I'm going to try to get into this little area right here where it cracked. Right there. Put some in there. I shake really bad, so it doesn't help matters. But only I had more C-clamps. Go away. I'm not open for business right now. Sorry. Fixing lights is just what I do. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to leave it here to dry for a little bit. And we're going to put our little timer on. What did I say?
Low battery.
Working time, 5 minutes.
Low battery.
Go charge the battery. Come on. If you're over 40, you might need to put some bifocals on. So these, oh my god, he did not just yell Michelle in my video, did he? As I was saying, if you are over 40, if you need, I'm trying to time it perfect because he's gonna yell it again. Told you. Watch, it's gonna happen again. If you are over 40, you may need some bifocals. These are bifocals. They're kind of crooked because, you know, they're not. There it is. Watch. One more time. Oh my god. Are you yelling my name? Why? So this is what's going on so far, okay? I kind of put it together. It's on there. And I kind of taped it too, just maybe until the glue dries completely, or I might just leave the tape there forever. But that's what it looks like with when I put it back, the pieces that I saved. Okay? Now, I'm going to use some of this stuff, but probably only on the bottom. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But this is what it looks like right now. I do have to say that this little lens kit thingy, this is like super easy. All you do is you cut off like the little piece that you need for the little area, and then you undo the little backy thing, and then what I'm doing is gonna probably place it to extend this right here. I'll probably do it the other way. So it's supposed to be like this line here, you know, and then it's gonna be like that. And you know, like when you're like looking from afar, it doesn't look that bad, you know, you can't really tell, but you have to like look from afar, okay? And don't get like too close, but park really far away from the person that you don't want to get yelled at, you know what I mean? And then probably need to fill maybe that in. And there it is, my friends. From back here, no tickets, no po-po. And the closer you get, you might want to laugh a little, but just laugh. Okay, so I'm gonna like record Gus's response when he comes out and sees my handiwork. Be gentle with it.
Hey, it looks good. What? No, really. You hit it hard.
Oh, you have to remind me about all that.